Hello. We in the dungeon again, y'all. Just waiting for my guests to, come in. I'm waiting on my nation and Yazida to get in here to send the request. But yeah, we finna talk about postpartum. We finna talk about hair. We finna talk about music. We finna talk about a couple things out here, man. For sure. Thank y'all for tuning in per usual. You know what I mean? It's DresDungeon. Yeah. Just waiting on Yazida. Where you at, girl? Yazida and Cato. With Cato with the top-notch locks. Yazida got some music coming. Also, Yazida is the mother of one of my nephews, man. Named Lil Zach. Got him tatted on me and shit, you know. Girl, where y'all at? Come on now. What's going on, man? It's ugly outside today, ain't it? And what the fuck is up with Tommy, bro? What he got going on? Did he take the money or did he not take the money? What we doing? You sent the request? Okay, I don't know why it's not showing up. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. My shit always weird, bro. There we go. Now let's try it again. All right. I sent you a request. What's happening? What's happening? Hey, exit out and try to come back in and do it again, y'all. My shit weird. I don't know why I be doing that. My shit always do this weird ass shit, bro. Man, I don't know why this should be doing this dumbass shit. Here we go. Add. Send request. There go. There go Mo Cato. There she go. Just a little slow. I gotta wait till Mo Cato get in first. Then I can add Yazida. It's trying to add Mo Cato right now, y'all. It's trying to add it right now. It's trying to add you right now, Mo. But look. What the fuck? It said you declined the request, Mo. Hold on, I'm gonna send it again. Okay, I just sent it again, Mo. I just sent it again, so it should be trying to add you. That's always my shit, bro. That's weird. Shit weird as fuck. Yazida, Yazida exit out and try to come back in again, please. I'm sorry. Trying to get y'all both in here, man. My shit be slow. It did the same shit when I had the shorties in. See, this should be acting weird as fuck. God damn it. Damn, this should be acting weird. Yeah, it did the same shit. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get them in here. Give me a second. Give me a second. God damn it. Okay. Send a request. God damn. I keep trying to add you, Mo. I don't know what the fuck going on. Yeah, I'm trying. I keep sending the request. God damn. I'm trying to get Mo and Yazida in here, y'all. My shit, y'all know how my shit is. I don't know why it be doing me like that. God damn it. What the fuck is going on, y'all? Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm trying to add in Yazida first. Let's see how that goes. This shit weird. I don't know why it's not letting me add y'all in, man. This is nuts. What the fuck is going on? Facebook started to piss me off, bro. They want a nigga to be great. That's all that be. That's all that should be. Try it one more time, Mo. You turn your rotation off. Yeah, it keep telling me that y'all declining it. I don't know why. I sent you another request, Mo. You try restarting your live. I might have to. Because this shit being weird. Okay. There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Not slots, god damn it.
I know. Okay, so I'm trying to hold on. Why
Good.
am I the wrong way? Yeah.
Hold on. You almost had it.
I know it, but this is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Maybe this. I don't know. Let me see.
However it look good on your end, just go ahead. If it looks straight on your end, let's do it.
There we go. Kinda is,
There
but I need to turn this. Okay, let me see. I don't know why it's. I don't
You look
like
good
this.
over here.
Look, you look good over here. I know, but it's to the side.
Here.
It's not giving what I wanted it to give, but I'm gonna try to get myself together.
Okay. God damn it. Well, how you doing?
How you doing? How you been?
I'm good, man.
I was just telling everybody. I said, yeah, I'm be going live. I said, this is my locker buddy. He been my locker buddy since 6th grade. Like Bryson and Cato, they been locker buddies for a lifetime.
Long time, man.
So
I had my little legal issues and I went away for a minute. I came back. God damn it. Where that come from?
I think it's in the last name, it's in the blood.
Okay.
So
I know y'all been hustling for a long time.
I am so pissed that this is to the side.
But for whatever reason, it looked good over here.
It look good over there.
Yeah. It's perfect over here. Dead ass. Okay, so tell me, man, like I said, I was gone for a little bit. I came back and Cato top-notch lock, god damn it.
So I was in healthcare for some time. But I was always the minority person, like white people just didn't want to work for me. Yeah. So when COVID happened, it kind of made me like dig deep into my inner self. My dad is a barber, of course. So I didn't necessarily want to stand behind the chair, but I knew that when you in the hair industry, whether you're a barber or a stylist, you
Yeah.
have a gift.
Yeah.
You real community based, that's how my dad is.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched him kind of network with people, they celebrate your most special events, they cut your hair for your first day of school, your job interview, your funeral, your wedding. So I wanted to be a part of that experience. But I didn't want to stop be a stylist. So I became a hair supplier
Okay.
because a lot of times when we go into the beauty stores, these is Asian people selling us products that they don't know about.
Right.
So I moved to Indy, needed just some fresh air. I was scared because I had to step out on faith. But me and my kids moved here. I started serving. I never in my life was a server, but I don't even know why because I should have been did that. But I love it because I get to network. So I started to I was working at Curewoods in
Okay.
Brownsville. I started trying to get clientele. When people see your hair look good, they want to know who did the stuff, where you get your stuff from, whatever. So I had to dig into my inner hustle because I did not want to work. I just thought entrepreneurship was like, oh, I'm about to get this bag and it's about to be this so easy. But I fumbled a lot to get to where I'm at right now. So yeah, I did that. I started serving. Now I have grown my business. I was selling bonnets before I had hair.
Mm-hmm.
Met me a really good plug in Detroit. She was amazing. And I think too on my journey, more people at your table. When you got more people at your table, more people eat. I'm a supplier. I don't care if somebody knows who my plug is or whatever, because it's a lot of steps that you have to take, even though you may have a plug. You may have a plug, but you may not have the finances or the hustle or the personality or the drive or the passion. So it's other stuff that I think that play into entrepreneurship. So yeah, I sell bonnets, which I feel like is a cultural thing. White women don't wear bonnets, black women do. You know what I'm saying? And it's a way to kind of rock your brand. I got lashes because I'm a lash girl. Um, and then wigs, bundles, stuff like that. So I just try to expand. Now I got a little outfit stuff, little minor stuff, but I just wanted to build an empire. My sister actually was the first top notch. She has a boutique.
Yeah.
So we were supposed to do hair and clothes. So she'll be coming back out with some clothes here soon. But it's about building an empire, I feel like too. And I want to supply good hair. You know what I'm saying? I want to network with braiders to make sure they have the best hair quality, stylists to make sure that they have the best,
Mm-hmm.
products and stuff like that. Growing up in the barbershop, I feel like it used to be a lady that used to come in and bring all the products to the stylist. Like my stepmom never used to have to leave, so that's how it should be. I think that girls have kind of gotten real strict about all these policies and these deposits, and a lot of my clients came from girls that was canceled from other girls. I'm the type of girl, I'll meet you halfway. I drive two
Yeah.
hours to drop some hair off. Like I
Yeah.
just because I can't wear all this hair, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that people need to get back to the passion because you can be talented and not be gifted. Those are two different things. So they need to kind of understand that without your clientele, you don't have no money. And I think to get back to kind of more the focus, the community based free hairstyles for girls when they're going back to school, or free kid braids, or free, barbers do it, free haircuts, stuff like that. But when you are in the hair industry, you are on a platform to give back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I enjoy what I do. I'm Black Girl Magic.
Yeah.
I love what I do. I just started a mobile bar business too. So I'm a bartender here. I work at the airport. And
I seen that.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I just got an award from the airport. I meet a lot of people, and I feel like serving kind of helped me help my hustle, because sometimes you gotta like find a detour. The goal is still here, but how can I sell more here? I'm in a whole city where I don't know nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So being at the airport, I'm seeing 20,000 people a day, different people, and all I gotta do is open my mouth. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I open my mouth or I smile, whatever, I take off. Um, so yeah, I started that. Brand new business. Excited, building a good team. I have bottle service. I have bartenders, wait staff. So we do private stuff in the
Yeah,
hood. We do
yeah,
elegant stuff in the wedding. So it just kind of helps elevate your event. They're paying a lot of money for these baby showers and stuff like that. You go into them, but people ain't mingling. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just
just
sitting there
standing
all stiff and tight.
around.
Yeah. So it helps people, mingle, engage. You know what I'm saying? I have some really great girls that work for me. So I'm excited. I was nervous because I never did no live before. I was like, how am I gonna do this? But I was
No,
excited. I
no,
missed you. I
for
missed you a
sure.
lot. We got
Appreciate it,
a
man.
lot of history together, and
Yeah.
I see what you're doing. I'm
Thank,
proud of you.
thank
You're
you.
doing a great
Thank you.
job.
I done came a long way, man.
Yeah,
Came a long way. So, like, how do you balance mom life with this?
it's hard. It has its days. Motherhood is not easy, whether you got two parents or one. I'm a single mom. But I think you build your kids up. When we moved here, I let my kids know like it's just us.
Yeah.
One of my baby daddies, he's a little bit corporate, so he did good paid support. The other one, Mr. Christopher Bell, he be in and out of prison. And that's not something that I come from. That's not something that I'm like, how in the world did I end up like this? But you make choices,
Yeah.
and this is who you have kids with, and you deal with it. So I just my family. My father is
Shout
amazing. He's
out to him.
amazing. I mean, he's very hands-on with my kids, and whatever my son not getting, my brothers and my father is making sure that he
Yeah.
get it. So but my kids are independent, really. They do their own thing, you know what I'm saying? We communicate a lot because we hear about ourselves.
Mhm.
So it's a lot, but have to find time for your kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm not working all of this to not do stuff with them.
Right.
So definitely communicating with your kids, I feel like making them involved. They work for
Right.
me. They work for me. They
Yeah.
come, they understand here, they understand.
Responsibility, though.
Yeah. Yeah. And they see it. They see their mama really making it happen. So they feel included with it because, so we building an empire. We building a family
So,
business in this.
what's your views on postpartum? Like, how did you deal with that?
So first time mom, I had my first kid at 22. I didn't really have no real struggles because the dad was really there, hands on. But I would say that with my second child, I thought that it was gonna be way easier with Chris. But Big Chris went to prison the day after I gave birth to my son. And I never in my I mean, that was probably the hardest time of my life, the darkest moments I was ever in, because I'm like, God, why would you give me a son and take his father? And I knew, people make choices and they don't understand that those choices also affect you. So I went into a space of isolation. I thank God for my son, but I kept saying, like, why did you give me this son and he don't got no daddy? You
Right.
know? So he went to federal penitentiary. I had postpartum real bad. I didn't want to love on my baby. I didn't want to hold him. I didn't want to do a lot of things, but God sent women in my lives that helped me. And probably my biggest support was Christopher's baby mama, his first one. Like this. When I tell you her name Ashley Scott,
Yeah.
love her to death.
Shout out
When
to
I tell
Ashley.
you what, shout out to Ashley Scott. I'm talking about every 2 hours when Chris is crying, changing diapers, pulling up, buying stuff. So when y'all mothers and y'all love y'all
Yeah.
kids, then y'all supposed to off the strength of the love that y'all have for y'all kids and make y'all come together. And I feel like, I had a great support system, but that one right there, even now, my son in Fort Wayne and he was with her, and me and her co-parent. So I think that accepting the help, acknowledging how you feel, I didn't come from that. My daddy in my life. So I'm like, how I end up with a federal inmate, but you make choices.
Look, it should be going on in the
It
streets
do.
now. And
It
here's the
it
pitch.
do.
Should be
It
going
do.
on.
But you got kids and you gotta
Yeah.
do better. So
You
I
got to
think
make the
that,
right choice.
that was the first time I think I dealt with postpartum. But I got through it. My family, God, support, and really accepting the help too. You can't be too prideful. You gotta be vulnerable to be able to accept the help. You have to put yourself in a position to say, you know what, they really want to help me, and you have to accept
Hmm.
it. And I piggyback on that to say it's off subject, but it's not off subject. But I
Go
want you to
ahead.
know that
Go ahead.
when you posted that video the other day. I want you to know that you brought awareness to something. Because I feel like I know I was the first comment to notice. I said, "Is that Eddie?" And then it went left.
Yeah.
But I want
After
you
your
to know,
comment,
yes, it did. It did. And you brought awareness. You are there more hands-on where we're not. But regardless of how it was shaped, you brought awareness to something. So now, regardless, positive, negative, they feel this, they feel that. That's online, that's the internet. People gonna have shit to say about me.
Right.
You know, like
Right.
off of this, but you brought awareness to something, and I'm thankful that you did. Because as soon as the next morning, I was calling Trey Cato. I said, "Damn." I said, "Let me see," because he was involved with Pastor Payne in the church, and he had a lot of things going on before his life shifted. Hey now,
hey girl,
Hey,
there you go.
hey.
Oh, there you go. You perfect. Hold on. Turn it back. Turn it back.
I
Turn it
know
back.
mine's not.
Perfect.
Mine's is wrong.
No.
Why you won't let me be great?
I don't know.
That's
You
what
just
I
had it
said.
though.
I'm to the side.
You just had it. Do it again.
How you turn?
It
You good?
You
Because
good.
I'm not feeling the shakiness of mine. I'm like, do I look to the side?
No, you are perfect. I swear you are perfect.
I had to get on a different phone. It wouldn't let me get on my phone. So.
Oh, okay. I kept sitting that motherfucker like, damn. Well,
the only option is good
not
was
to cut you off, Mo. But you see that? What's happening?
Hey y'all.
Hey.
Okay.
How you doing, man?
I've been in the comments.
I know. I see. I've been trying to go back and forth with you, man.
How you see the comments?
I know they loaded. They loaded for sure.
Yeah, because I just see us big.
I know you had some shit going on, so I'm sorry you couldn't be here. I hope that hope you get that straightened out. But outside of that, what's been going on new with you?
Nothing. I mean, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna take a step back from rapping. I'm working on an R&B album called 1013.
Yeah.
When people don't usually expect me to sing, so why not? You can do it. Why not?
How many singing projects you got?
How many what?
How many singing projects do you have today?
Well, for the most part, I sing and rap on a lot of songs. So I really can't put a number on it because I might sing on the chorus and then sing on the chorus and the first verse and then rap on the second verse. So it really depended on the day.
Okay.
But now my mind is set to do something.
So look, I went away for a little bit, right? I came home. Well, even though while I was away, I be seeing shit. When did you start rapping?
The way you worded that is crazy. Okay, first of all, I always was in music. I did vocals, jazz. I did show choir. I peer tutored. I did piano lessons in middle school at a college at Taylor University.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say this: growing up from high school to my adult years, the relationship that I was in, I wasn't allowed.
Okay. So after you got out of that, you just
definitely hit the streets running for sure. We was doing funerals, quinceañeras, bar mitzvahs, barbecues. You feel me? Anyway, we was singing at Walmart in the line. I was singing anywhere.
So to date, what's your best performance?
My best performance that I think I ever put on, I think it was at Escape.
Escape? Tell me about it.
What? It was just, first of all, I stood on a lot of business last year, right? So I found out there was a show going on, and there was someone who I just liked on the show. So I called the promoter back door and got on the show just as a I'm here.
Yeah.
So that happened, But I feel like, when we in the musical scene, it's usually the same crowd. It's usually the same people who support us. It's not often we get a chance to really. It's not often that an artist at a normal level gets to really perform for their peers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Our peers, they go to Peanuts, you know what I'm saying? They hit, you know what I'm saying? The shows ain't really where they be at. You know what I'm saying? So when I feel like that was my best show. I've performed in front of our peers before, but I would have to say that was my
So
thing.
you opened my 420 cipher. Yeah, you popped your shit.
Period.
So
That was fun. That was definitely.
Tell me about it. Tell me
An
about it.
experience.
You know, tell the
You know what I'm
gang.
saying? It was definitely an experience. Definitely had some hitters. You feel me? The lyrics and the vibe. It was definitely there. You feel me? Everybody knew what their job was. You know what I'm saying? Everybody came and did what they did. You know what I'm saying? And shit, the numbers spoke for themselves. So you know.
10K in a day.
You know what I'm saying? And we got that. You know, last year I did I said what I said freestyle, and I'm doing the volume 2 this year.
I'll be
And
hosting.
DresDungeon is going to be the host. So look out for that. You know, we looking out for artists for that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a knicker knocker situation. We just gonna start popping up on doors in a minute.
So let me ask you this: out of all the producers you've worked with, what engineers you've worked with, who's your favorite, and what's the experience?
Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna split that down the middle. Okay, I'm gonna give it 2.
Okay.
Damn.
What's up, Fresh?
That's kind of hard. You feel me? Because at different stages in your career, you know what I'm saying, you might come across different people. Like right now, my current favorite is J.R. Prince, and not just because he is a great engineer, he's a great person. You feel what I'm saying? I can call him. You feel me? If I got a problem, I got a musical question, whatever the fuck is going on, he gonna figure it out. You know, and I just love that for me. I love that for him. I love that for everybody who know that man. Shout out to him. But if I had to say, the world probably gonna shun me and hate me for saying this.
Speak your mind.
I'm gonna say Eric Hobson, because he was the first studio that I grew in. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That studio paved my way.
Okay. So, as of lately, like, have you ran into any issues with engineers or like anything like that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, how did you handle that? Like, what did you do?
Well, this year, 2025, I've learned to let a lot of stuff coast and give people time to, you know, see their faults. Because I'm the type of person, I'm a humble soul. I see my faults almost right away, you feel me? And if I need to apologize, you know, then I apologize, you know what I'm saying? But last year, maybe it was big things. It was real big things. Last year, I feel like I dealt with a lot of engineers that were starting off, mm-hmm. but wanted to be seen as mainstream. You feel me? Top of the top.
Damn, Fresh said no shout out.
He talking to me or you? I can't see the comments.
Yeah, I'm reading them right now. He just said, "Damn, no shout out."
I can't see the comments either. How do I see the comments?
That's crazy.
Like,
I don't know why you can't see him.
What do you want me to say? He asked me who my favorite. The only thing he asked me was who my favorite engineer was, and I signed the NDA. I mean, what is we saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Why did you sign the NDA? What the hell? It's not real Diddy. What's going on?
Like, okay. Y'all know me. I'm humble, and I'm just gonna put it all on the table. We on DresDungeon, right? Okay.
Keep your mind.
So myself, all right, and Fresh 2 times. That's gang. You feel me?
Shout out to Fresh.
You feel me? Shout out to Fresh. You know what I'm saying? Love him to death. I went to his studio to record, and I was having a hard day that day. You know, I was weighing on myself, and I was going through shit. You know, life be life. So I began to actually break down, like crying on the mic. And I feel like my problem was with our situation was not even a problem, you know, because we talked about it. But he didn't see me as friend. He didn't see me as gang. He didn't see me as, you know what I'm saying, nigga, we got to go shoot somebody, I'm sliding. You feel me? He didn't see that his friend was broken on the other side of that curtain. You know what I'm saying?
So in the studio, like in that specific studio, like what was hard for you? Like what was it?
Well, I'm confident in myself, you know what I'm saying? I am Yajita and I know what I bring to the table, but sometimes, you know, we are our worst critics. And I chose to start rapping over singing, you know, because I've been singing my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I chose to start rapping over singing because I had a lot of singing friends, you know what I'm saying? Singing, everybody was singing, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that many female MCs, you know, so I crossed over.
But Fresh said, I thought that was squashed.
I thought so too. I thought so too. I ain't received no call from Fresh. I ain't received my daily call squashed.
Well, hopefully y'all can, you know, somehow.
I love gang. I love gang to death. Like I said, I ain't got no ill feelings. I'm just saying, when you call somebody your friend, or you know what I'm saying, or you have a relationship with someone, you know what I'm saying, certain shit is expected. They are expected to see you. You know what I'm saying? Like when you have a partner, you have an other half, you want her or him to see you. You know what I'm saying? If you can't see that your friend is broken, you know what I'm saying? And she needs you to step in as a friend for a second, you know?
Fresh said he called, you ain't answer.
You about to piss me off. You called me at 6:54 in the morning. I missed the call, nigga. I was asleep. 6:54 a.m.
6:54
a.m. I love you, gang. You called me at 6:54 a.m. and I called back when I woke up at like 10 something.
I can see if you in the. I can't see. He said I can see if you in the booth.
Okay, so that's another thing about engineers, and shout out to Fresh as well, because I'm gonna say this. Okay, so I know he expects highly of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm Yajita. I set forth this standard for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm trained to go. You know what I'm saying? And that's what he was expecting. That's what he expects of me, and I love that. Never stop expecting that from me. You feel me? I fuck with you, gang. But I'm a woman. You feel me? And life be life, and nigga. And I was broken in that moment. All I needed was a pat on the back. It's okay. But I didn't get that. I got, you know what I'm saying, the shit almost could have went left. It didn't, because we not, you know what I'm saying, we ain't on that, because it's all love. But, you know, if I was somebody else, that could have been different.
So what made you decide to drop an R&B joint?
So I sing all the time, you know, when you with your friends and you places, you know, you drinking or whatever, you know. So I sing all the time. So I do have my friends and the people around me, you know, that be like, okay, you should sing more or whatever the case may be. So that was one thing. And then 1013, I catch that number everywhere, like on food at the grocery store, the receipt, you know, I catch the time all the time on my phone, in the car, you know. That's my angel number. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, last year was different. I stood on a lot of business, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fort Wayne hate that. Fort Wayne hate when you call them out to the front. Yeah. Okay? So I called myself stepping into my soft girl era, and I felt like an album would help me, you know what I'm saying? Let me know, you know, you don't got to be tough no more. You don't have to be banging in the comments. I don't got to go live every week because I'm finna crash out because motherfuckers want to play, you know? I've been learning to live and let shit go.
I'm
For
learning
real.
that still.
For real.
So I said what I said. It's like why is it? Well, first of all, tell me why do you feel like there needs to be a part 2?
I feel like there needs to be a part 2 because it's not enough of I said what I said. I know I'm saying I ain't trying to stand on business, but it's not enough of it. It's not enough of it in our musical scene, which is why when we got to go to a show, it's all tension. It feels like a job.
Right.
They take 9 shots just for us to get loose, not to be looking over our shoulder. Cause what's tea? You know?
Yeah.
And it ain't like they're gonna jump us while we're looking over our shoulder, but everybody is talking all the time, and then they walk right up to you, shake your hand like you just sold them a car. And that is crazy to me.
So tell me how you balance motherhood with this.
Well, I have 2 children, and my son is about to be 15. He always been
Big Zach.
a passenger driver. You feel me? If he wasn't with his grandma, you know what I'm saying, and he was with me, he always bigger than the average. You know what I'm saying? So people was like, oh, he gonna be a security guard. So in my mind, when he became of age, when he got of size, you feel me? I was gonna hire that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And as far as my daughter, I would say my mom and my son. When I need to go to the studio or I got a show, it's either my mom or my son.
I heard her hitting a few notes that day when I was there, man. Yeah, I heard it. So, did you deal with postpartum?
I did. Around the time I had my daughter Isabella, 2022, I had my engagement ended. Okay, no, I had Bella in January. My dad died in February, the same week of my birthday, and my engagement ended in March. I recently just got out of postpartum. It's 2025.
Yeah.
I've taken a lot of gaps in music, you know, because of my mental health. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking that I'm good enough. That I spent a lot of time with that in 2023.
So
it was definitely I never thought it was real. It's definitely a thing.
Did you like were you alone? Did you have help? Did you have outlets?
I had outlets and I definitely had help, you know. But it was crazy losing a dad and a male, you know, a man all in the same, and having a child. And I had COVID when I had her, so I couldn't even see her. As soon as I had to I had to have an emergency C-section with her because her heartbeat was being irregular when I went to go get induced. So we did C-section, and I had COVID, so after she came out, they just took her. I never got to kiss her. I never got to look at her or nothing. I watched her on a camera for the first 11 days of her life.
Damn.
They made me wait until the COVID time, you know. So
how long was that?
I'm at home, you know what I'm saying? Relationship ain't popping, daddy sick, daughter, you know. So it was just a lot. It was definitely a lot.
Yeah. But you made it. Y'all all made it through that shit though.
Definitely. Shout out to music.
Yeah.
Shout out to music. Happy or sad. Music gonna do it every time.
So hey Mo, you back?
Okay. I'm back. I had to make a drink.
Oh, you good. You good.
Like
So
your blonde, by the way, it's super cute. Eyebrows.
Thank you. I need to get with the time in order. Yeah.
How often do you come back to town?
What you say one more time?
How often do you do your pop-ups at Glenbrook?
So that kind of was the initialness of my business. I think you go through seasons. I did throw my first pop-up shop, which was in 2022. I think that summer. Great black vendors, great vibes, sip and shop, pop-up shop. I had at Bobby McGee's.
Yeah.
I think that you learn, you have to like channel and figure out how you're gonna put yourself out there. You gotta think outside the box. You know, some girls again, they so focused on just selling the hair. Well, I just sell any and everything. You know, I sell affordable, I sell premium, I work with your budget, what you want to spend, because mom's got a lot of stuff. We got overhead, we got ourselves, we got our kids, we got this, we got that, and we still deserve to look good. It may only be your birthday and Mother's Day, or when you get your taxes in your birthday that you come on
Real
now. I
shit.
know I'm a baddie on a budget. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when you tune in with your clientele and you really want to service them, no matter what type of woman they are, then you make the money. You know what I'm saying? So when I first started with my pop-up shops, I was in the mall because I had to come back home to build my base. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's where you kind of got to, well, for me, that's where I started. Then when I was here in Napa, I was like, okay, I'm comfortable. I know what it's like, because a pop-up shop is like a store. You know what I'm saying? It's like a real store. You pop up and you sell shit. And I'm like, damn, these bitches really buying here from me. I knew I had a good product, but I didn't. I had to figure out how to.
Wait. You in that right now?
Yeah, so I live in Indy. I've been here about 3 years now.
I
Oh,
come to
y'all go.
Indianapolis every weekend. I'm in Indianapolis right now. Definitely trying to slide.
Honey, yeah.
Hey,
It was the
y'all
beat.
welcome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think too, like me, I revive units. So that's basically girls that have already bought here from other places, other people. You bring me your old units, I revive them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's some, again, there's girls that there's these stipulations, these deposits, these conversations, these rules. I'm a mama. I'm a single mama. I don't always got a babysitter. So bring your baby. I got kids. They, manage your children, of course, but I want to make you look good. So whatever I gotta do, that's what it is.
that's love.
My
That's
dad had about 10 barbers. My stepmom had clients all fucking day, all day. And they had 5 kids. So I watched them raise kids, run a business. You have to be people focused. You have to. You have to. I don't never want nobody to feel like they can't come to me and get no hair, or oh, it's Mo bougie. No, Mo done been through some shit. Mo is very transparent. Mo want to just get you the best shit. I will
Come on,
refer you
man.
to a stylist. I will refer you to a braider. My sister do hair for a way, and I got a sister that do hair in Indianapolis. So I'm gonna get you to where you need to be. I only wanna, because literally a lot of my clientele comes from people that don't follow through. They take their deposits. They don't show up. They late. They this. They want to charge you this. They want to charge you that. They want to, but they
Crazy
don't care.
work.
Come on. I just be like, pull up. It's cool. You don't need a deposit,
Just
because
bring
if you
all
pay me
that.
the first time, you won't get it me the second time. But never I didn't come from a world of all these rules when it came to the hair game. You know what I'm saying? And I love what I do. You know what I'm saying? So if the mama she may not be able to spend 500 this month. She may only got 200. I'm gonna work with your shit, and it's what I can get
Yep.
you. So yeah.
Have you sold to any celebrities yet?
Haven't. But this girl who did gorilla hair, she bought a wig for me, a girl down here that did nap, and it was whoever was available, whoever had the product. So Glow came here before she glowed up, but this is like right after she got her hair done. And the girl was on the internet looking for a wig, and I just so happened to have it. So she wore the hair, the girl did the hair. I went to the girl because I had to, when I moved here, I was like, who gonna do my hair? Because I don't have time to be doing my hair, but who am I also going to send my clients to? So I went to a couple different girls, and the people that had the most followers was the people with the nastiest attitudes. And the girl that didn't have that many followers was the girl that gave me the best service. And again, to piggyback off of what you said, even with you being in the music industry, sometimes what's popular is not what's
Right.
authentic. It's not what is original. It's not what's most genuine or what's most passionate. Sometimes people get to a place when I'm not where I wanna be. I'm not selling what I want to sell. That's why I'm still working. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, I want to be a hair supplier. I want to run my businesses, and I don't want to work. I want to take care of my kids,
Yeah.
and I want that to take care of them.
the
Um,
goal.
but some of these girls or women or people, they reach this, level where they not humble no more. So then they not, you know what I'm
Gotta
saying?
stay
And
humble.
it sucks because popularity plays a role, and it overshines what's talent or what's gift or what's
Yeah.
passion. So I'm all for the girls that's popping, you know what I'm saying? But I'm humble, I'm crawling. I moved here. I have a platform in Fort Wayne. My dad's a barber. My stepmom's a stylist. We was raised 5 kids. We real community. But when I moved here, I was nobody. Now I am top notch. That's what I am. I get to rebuild my brand on who I want to be. So it take a lot to start all over, you know what I'm saying? But let people see you for who you are. Let the talent show for what it is, you know what I'm saying? And I think it'll get better. My boyfriend, he got me cracking up. But
What's it like working at the airport?
oh, I love the airport. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
When I tell you, like, I meet so many people. I mean, people that I be like, damn, they traveling to Italy, they going to France. Like, shit,
Damn.
I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I definitely feel like, especially I just got an award for my passion. It's like a passion award.
I saw it this morning.
Yeah, I was excited.
Yeah.
You know, your net worth is your net worth. You know what I'm saying? So me, I can't close my mouth and just not, just go through the process. I utilize my gift to be able to network with people. You know what I'm saying? And they love me. They people assume because you dark skin or you a black girl, you're gonna be aggressive, but that's not even me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of times I take a lot of customers from people that because the white girls, they be a little snobby, they be a little privileged. And I'm the humble one. Of course I can get you a Coke. Of course I can get you five Diet Cokes, of course, giving them good service and not feeling entitled. And I hit every time. I love what I do. I make great fucking money because I'm good at what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I get to see all the events in Indianapolis, like the Indy 500. We just had that. They got the Circle City Classic. They got the Pacers games where people come in.
Tomorrow is busted.
I know.
Yeah.
So if the Pacers win tomorrow, we go to the series.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Hey,
Brandon
St. Clair said hi.
I can't keep track of the sports.
Yeah, they doing their shit.
Yeah, Brandon St. Clair said hi, and he said it's hard building a brand in a new city. He's been there before.
It is.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brandon. I see Brandon be doing hair and shit.
Yeah, he been going.
I'm gonna need to get some 8 inches from you.
Honey,
I'm currently walking this year in New York Fashion Week in September.
Okay.
And I'm making a bust down trench, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So I need some 8 inches.
Hey.
That's cool.
Hey, so tell me about that.
Huh?
You just dropped an exclusive. Tell me about that.
I did. It was a sneak peek,
Damn.
I got blessed by another person who got blessed, you know what I'm saying? And she thought of me as not only a model, but I'm also going to be, not only am I walking in New York Fashion Week, but I'm also going to design an outfit for one of the models.
Okay, then.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So how long have you been modeling? The same time you've been rapping?
Huh?
You've been modeling the same time you've been rapping?
No, modeling, I don't know. I would say modeling ain't really never been my thing, you know what I'm saying? I've always walked down runways and did fashion shows, But as far as being a headshot model or something like that, I'm usually the person on the sideline giving poses. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of light-skinned cousins growing up. You know what I'm saying? So it was too many of them already. You know what I'm saying? So fashion always been my, my forte.
What's it like being a boy mom?
Pimping ain't easy. Pimping ain't easier. I don't know.
What my dog be on, man?
Man, first of all, he's 6'3", okay, at 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, they just, this new age, they do crazy stuff. Maybe we have cap guns, or we always had BB guns, but those Orby guns, they literally go into people, they literally go into apartment complex and having Orby fights. It's like gangs and gangs of little young people with Orby.
Crazy.
Like, they got extendos and clips full of Orby.
Hey, Brandon said you and Mo need to come to the West, and he want to work with y'all.
Cause period.
Yeah.
We can't see the comments, but yeah.
I'm trying to read them to you.
Jesus.
Yeah. Brandon said he said y'all need to come out west because he want to work with y'all.
I be seeing Brandon do his shit, and I be like, he
in
definitely,
West India.
because he did a celebrity. I think he did Jocelyn hair. Did he do?
Yeah, he did.
And then Jocelyn was rude as
the Puerto
fuck.
Rican princess herself.
Yeah, she was rude to him, and I seen that, and I said again, that's the privilegedness of people where they feel like they can treat people a certain type of way. For him, it probably was a big opportunity to do a celebrity, but the celebrity want to treat you like shit. Like, I'd rather do my regular
And that's
girls that's gonna pay in
because
10.
Jocelyn Hernandez came from nothing, less than paper plate.
Yeah,
For you to be treating people the way that you treat people,
crazy.
but
she must not know we messed up.
I just
To
think
that
when people
lady.
make it, sometimes they don't be humble. So I'm waiting. I'm patiently waiting for my time.
They say that
asked
when
you where
you
you
get
moved to.
money, you know what I'm saying, that
Renee, so I'm
money.
I'm in Indianapolis. I'm in Indianapolis. So
I am also in Indianapolis, but I live in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
So, Yazida, what's the biggest celebrity you done been with so far, or seen, or connected with?
The biggest celebrity I've ever been in the same room with is 50 Cent. He used to date my auntie Latoya, who also stayed in
Really?
Really? Indianapolis be putting niggas on. Indianapolis be grubby and they
they
angry.
do.
But, you
They
know,
do.
they put niggas on for the most part.
They do. It's funny.
But as far as myself, I did the song with this dude in the UK. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
I haven't. It's recent. It hasn't dropped yet, and I ain't dropped no promotion for it yet because I'm just a feature and it's not mine. You know what I'm saying? But again, and back to the way that the music scene has been since about 2022. Yajita just started doing features. Yajita didn't do no features. Yajita didn't do features. You know what I'm saying? You know how many times, people reach out all the time. You know what I'm saying? Usually what we come across is the male artist with power. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as it's, hey, let's link up, we on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? We text and woo. As soon as it's time to get the concept, I'm not good with that. That shit makes me uncomfortable. I exit immediately. No signs, no left, no turns.
As far as rapping, what do you feel like you want to get better with?
As far as rapping, I feel like I rap generally. Music is for you to put your heart into. It's for you to. But my rap style is real general. It can be for anybody. My last recent ones, probably my last 3 rap drops.
Right.
They was probably a little over aggressive, pulling niggas in caravans and ditching their bodies. But that's just because the city be citying and I ain't got time. Okay? But I'm off that. Okay, I said what I said. Like I said, part 2. Yeah. You feel me? It ain't enough. I said what I said.
We waiting on it for shit show. Yeah. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man.
Dre, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Definitely proud of you.
I needed to be here anyways. I be seeing what you be doing. It was a little shaky the other day, but you doing a great job.
Thank you.
You doing a real good job.
Like I said, I had to address that video because I was being blamed and threatened about it. You know what I mean?
And that's crazy. It's your job to post the news. I'm confused, right?
And like I told him, I said, regardless of how they pictured it, he brought awareness to something, and now he's gonna get the love and the support, whether it's good or bad or genuine or not. He brought awareness to the issue.
Definitely awareness.
You know what I'm saying?
People always see him and they don't never really zoom in on his condition. Oh, I feel bad, but nobody helped him. When he came back, and when everybody noticed that something was different, he lost friends instead of gained support.
Yeah. And then you have time now to see where it goes from then, what happened, and then where it'll be in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, so don't beat yourself up, because I can feel the energy that you was just like, and you don't gotta explain
I
yourself.
couldn't
Whatever
even stay
you
on the live.
you know
I
what I'm
was on there for
saying?
2 seconds.
You brought awareness. You have done what you're supposed to do in private, which is okay, because I believe that you have sheltered that boy, helped that boy, but mental illness is something that's bigger than us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bigger than just one
Yeah.
person. And
You
even yesterday I
gotta
was
want
feeling,
the help though.
you have to, and you have to be vulnerable. Yesterday I was shaky. I text my boyfriend and I said, I am emotionally distressed. It's a lie. I'm tired. I'm
Yeah.
a
That is a
mom.
real
I'm trying to run two
thing.
businesses. I'm working. I had to tell him, like, babe, I'm emotionally drained. I've
And
been with
once you
people
told
all
him
time
that, you expected him to see you,
to
right? You
pour. Come on
expected
now,
him.
pour into me.
Yeah.
Okay,
When
that's
Need
what
that
I'm
I'm
saying.
encouragement.
telling you I feel some type of way, pour into me so I can get the things that I get. Because when you a mother, you a single mom, you doing this, you doing that. Don't let you know your gift. Don't let you know your passion, and it gets hard, and you already carrying the weight on of the world. So you
Yeah.
already gotta put your pride aside and say, I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up. Behind this smile, behind this, behind the crib, all this other shit. I'm tired. I'm tired, and I need help. So you look to your partner or your support system to give you or refill you on what you need. So don't beat yourself up, Dre, about what you did. I did not, I was sad for you because of that. I'm like, he really feeling like he got to defend himself, but you was dealing with Eddie in the midst of this stuff, and you know the things that he has done, and regardless, he was being held accountable in a sense. But regardless the outcome of what you posted is gonna get him the help that he needs. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And it's making Fort Wayne more aware, because guess what? We should have been focusing on that. I haven't been home. I don't know. I've heard one story about him, but didn't really can't hear everything. You can't believe everything you hear.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But hopefully he does get the things that he needs, the resources, and because he's gonna get those things, it's gonna come back to you, and it's gonna be like, you know what, Drake posted that, and it took off and it went into a different direction. Sometimes when you ask God for things, you think it's supposed to come in a certain type of form, and it does not. Sometimes God will make you crawl before you walk, and
Absolutely.
then He'll put things in. And when God is has His hands on things, it's not always easy. You know what I'm saying? The devil was an angel. He presented himself like he was all that. You know what I'm
He
saying?
presented himself in a blunt. He presented
Come
himself
on
in a
now.
drink.
It was the person that was sitting at the table with Jesus that was going to deceive him. It was one of his followers. So again, you have to go through
Oh
things to
Lord.
get through things. And I believe that when you posted that, it was genuine. No, I don't want you to feel bad about the shit. And at the end of the day, hopefully Eddie gets the things that he needs. But I need you not to carry that weight that's so heavy, or that you did something wrong, because you didn't. What you
Right.
did was gonna channel and give Fort Wayne the attention that they need to get that boy the help that he needs. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
because he
saying?
needs
It's
it.
it's he does. He
He needs
does.
it.
Being homeless, being losing everything, he's gifted. He's very
As
talented, but the
hell.
world will eat you up. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Nobody said that the world is easy. You know, my dude, he drive for the city. He interacts with the homeless and the people that are less fortunate. I'm pretty sure he run into people that used to be lawyers, doctors, but life be lifing, and
Yeah.
everybody can't handle
And
the weight of the
fast too.
world. Come on now, you'll be up today and down tomorrow. You got 100 today, but you cost $50 to take your kids to McDonald's. Like, so what you did again, it brought awareness, and we're gonna continue to be consistent with him, give him the help that he needs. Some people can, some people can't, and sometimes too, them prayers on the back end, God hear them. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, real quick. Brandon said, I commend you, Mo, because I know you got it out the mud. Even though your parents been in the game to move and be top notch, people don't understand the motivation you gotta have.
We do. That's true. That is very true. To start a different platform, to not build off of what you is. But and I love my city. I'll be standing on Fort
Shout
Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
out to the city, man.
They be like, where you from? I'm like, oh, 2 hours away, Fort
Yeah.
Wayne, Indiana. You know what I'm saying? It's a good place
Yeah.
to build a family, but I wasn't in that season. I was a single mom. I needed some fresh air. I had just dealt with an incarcerated baby daddy and child support. That was a lot. You know, two kids, it's a hassle, and women are not built to do this shit alone. They're not. It take two.
Didn't have to.
Yeah. And then, but then sometimes on your journey, God sends you a helpmate. He sends you the things that you desire, but you got to be in a position to be able to receive those things.
Yeah.
So, I'm thankful for where I'm at now. I only want to progress and do better. I
That's
want to
the
sell here
part.
to the world. You know what I'm saying? I literally love bleed, sweat, tears, nigga. It was one year I didn't have no money. I had no money to invest in my business, but I had a website. I'm like, these girls want here, they better check out. I didn't have nothing to give to my business. I was
Yeah.
crawling. Every tax time I take my taxes, nigga, and I invest it in my business. You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's gonna make me some money. So I'm not where I want to be. I need to learn, to educate myself on, financial literature and making
Yeah.
sure I could get me a business loan, stuff like that. But right now I'm crawling, you know what I'm saying? But the passion's still there, so it'll come. Just as much as with music, you know what I'm saying? You have a passion for that. You're gifted. You can adapt to whatever crowd because music is therapeutic for me. I listen to music like all fucking day in my house. You
Every
know what I'm
minute.
saying?
Man,
So come on now, and
music get
Any
me
it,
through
genre.
some
it
shit.
there. Come on now, it give you a sense of motivation. So when you really speaking about something that people can relate to, and you putting your all into it, it's gonna take one person, and your shit gonna take off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So continue to do what
Definitely
you're
about to
doing.
happen with 1013. Like I said, I
Come
don't
on
really
now.
put my emotions in my music, but I felt like with everything I've been through the last few years, it was just time for R&B. It was time for me to let it out. So that's
Yeah,
just what I'm talking
yeah.
about.
And you do,
Well,
you have to be vulnerable to let people even know, to tell your story. Thinking that, you know what, I'm gonna put this shit out there. They ain't know I was going through this bad relationship, or I was down and bad, I was figuring shit out, I was struggling as a mom. Like, people don't want to be transparent. Your testimony is your way up. You know what I'm saying? Be vulnerable. People want to hear the shit that you're going through because people can relate,
yeah. Yeah.
so I'm excited. I'm thankful to be here.
Sure, I
Me
appreciate y'all.
too.
Well, before we go,
Yeah, man.
shout y'all socials out, man, before we get up out of here.
So I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok. I have a website. You want to get with me, www.topnotchlocks.com. You can book your or do a consultation for your mobile bar. My mobile bar business is on there as well. Buy hair extensions. You can DM me on any platform: Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram. I'm responsive. I want to get the sale. So just, what I'm saying, even if we gotta
That
wait,
part.
come on now. Even if we gotta talk about it right now, you ready to buy in August? I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
So I'm on every platform. You could Google me, Malaysia Cato. Uh,
Yeah.
anyway, you can get to me. Definitely send me y'all referrals. Send me what y'all want. I I have to know what my girls want to be able to give them what they need. You know what I'm saying? We in the season of braids. I got boho curls for braids and knotless and stuff like that. So that's what I'm pushing right now in the summertime: bundles and boho curly bow hair is what's given right now. Wintertime is more wig season. It's too hot to be wearing a wig right now. So yeah, those are my platforms. Write me, comment, like, subscribe, do the whole bullshit.
Yes. 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 Go ahead,
Yes,
Yazida.
yes, it's officially Yajita everywhere on every platform. I am Yajita Bleed. You can find me on all social platforms: Snapchat, Instagram. You can find me everywhere but Twitter.
Okay.
I'm be on that Twitter. I'm gonna be on that Twitter.
We on
That
Twitter
Twitter be
talking
Twitter.
shit. I be needing to talk shit about people that I can't do online. So on Twitter, don't follow me because I
See,
be in
but
there
Twitter
talking
always make
shit
its
about
way to
everybody.
other sites. Twitter, you can find shit from Twitter on Instagram,
Yeah,
Facebook. It always TikTok. It make it way. I ain't even gotta go over there. You know what
For
I'm
yeah.
sure.
saying?
Well, thank
So,
y'all for joining the lives, man. I
Thank you.
appreciate y'all for
Thank
real.
you. Thank you.
And
thank
y'all have
you.
a
Y'all stay
good
tuned for
night.
1013.
Hey, for sure, man. Thank y'all.
Bye.
Bye.